There we go. What is going on? All right. I think we're going. All right. So hopefully it's not too echoey. Just using the laptop Mac. I'm going to laptop mic on the Mac. I'm going to show you how to do text on a path that's animated, very similar to how it works in Illustrator. So first thing you want to do is type some text in your frame area, your screen area, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to type our text, and we are going to, as you can see over here, you can do anything with text almost in After Effects that you can do in Illustrator. You can change the color. Well, you can change the color. Oh, yeah. You can change the color, and you can change the size. You can do the kerning even. Ooh, kerning. Imagine that. You could do leading if there were 2 lines. So anyway, the tools are very similar. Let's make it a normal color. And we go to our pen tool. And what we're going to do down here with our pen tool is make sure we have the text layers selected as we're drawing this pen tool, and you'll see that it's automatically making a mask layer in that text layer down there as I draw it. I'm just going to draw some simple curves here. Well, did I do it right? Maybe not. All right, let's make sure we have the text selected as we draw this. So that, okay. Now we've got a mask layer down there, right? Yeah. So draw a curvy line. You can draw a curvy shape. You can draw a square shape. Doesn't matter. So we've got our text, and then we've got a mask. Are we starting over here? Yeah. Okay. Let's start over. All right. Now we've got our text. Now we're drawing a mask layer with a line. Not sure what that was all about. I don't remember, but so let's clean up these curves a little bit, make them nice and smooth. We're gonna want to go kind of well off the pasteboard here because we want our text to start off out of sight and end out of sight. And this is so crazy simple, it's gonna blow your mind. So we can see our mask is called Mask 1. That's our line that we just drew, our curvy line. Now let's select our text, and under Path Options here, we can select none other than Mask 1, so that we'll tell our text that we want it to attach to Mask 1. And a bunch of options will appear down there. Reverse path, you can change all kinds of things. You can make it on the baseline or on the top line. Perpendicular, which looks kind of ugly for this purpose, but it might serve you well in something else. Forced alignment, which is basically justified text, not today. And so what you want is first margin to make your text move. That is the tool that's going to make your text move along that path. So we're going to bring our timeline back to the beginning, and we're going to grab the little thing in the middle, just like Illustrator. Let's look at it a little bigger here. Just like Illustrator, and when you type on a path, kind of hard to grab sometimes. There we go. So you can move it along that path where you want it to be. In this case, it's where we want it to start. So we're going to have it start just off screen here. And what are we going to do? We're going to make a keyframe, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to make a keyframe right there. Yeah. So that's where it's going to start. And then we're going to bring our little handle down there to, that's like way too far, but You know me, I like to make my keyframes and then adjust them later. So we're going to take it off screen there, and we're going to do what? Make another keyframe down there. It's automatically made. Look at that. So what do you think is going to happen? It's going to animate from one keyframe to the other, just like magic. So let's zoom out a little bit so we can see what's going on. As you go along this timeline, you can see it animates from one keyframe to the other. That's going to be way too long, so let's make it a little shorter. You can move your keyframes around anywhere. Once you've got them in, you can just move them around to wherever you want them to start or end. So if this were actually supposed to be later in the video, you could move both those keyframes down to like a music cue or another cue or whatever. So let's make that a lot faster. So there you go. There's your movement. And the cool thing is, after you've done this, you can go back and adjust things. Now that you've got your keyframes in, you can make it, you can adjust the alignment, you can reverse the path, you can even adjust the color after you've already done this. Basically still all editable text. You can adjust the size depending on how you want it to behave and how you want it to look. So there, it's really big text now, bloop, and it's going along like a roller coaster. And that is how you animate text on a path in After Effects.